We're getting you the facts this election cycle today, talking about a claim made by President Joe Biden on what many say is the most important issue in this election, the economy. In the recent statement, he said this, quote, "Since Vice President Harris and I took office, our economy has created nearly 16 million jobs. Average unemployment has been lower during any administration in 50 years, and incomes have risen faster than prices." PolitiFact chief correspondent Lou Jacobson joining us now. Lou, great to see you again. So let's dive into the three big parts of this statement, starting with the one that I think most people are really focused on because they see it every day at the grocery store with inflation. President Biden saying that incomes have outpaced prices since he took office. What did you find about that?
Sure. So if you look at wages, Biden is wrong. Specifically, since Biden took office in January 2021, wage growth has trailed the rate of inflation. Although wages have outpaced inflation for three other periods, if you compare it to the pre-pandemic level, and if you compare it to the last 1 year and the last 2 year periods. However, Joe Biden was very careful in what he said in his phrasing. He said incomes, he didn't say wages. And incomes are defined differently from wages. And for that, actually, the data backs them up. After you adjust for inflation, per capita personal income after taxes is actually higher now than it was when Biden was sworn in. They are only up fairly modestly, but they are up.
Well, and one would assume, Lou, that a lot of that has to do with what we've seen in the stock market and capital gains and things like that as a piece of that. Let's move on to the second claim here, that the economy created 16 million jobs. That's usually a pretty easy number to fact check. What did you guys find about that?
It is. It was very straightforward. It is very close to 16 million. They're up by 15.8 million since Joe Biden took office. And by historical standards, that's a very strong and positive number for him to be talking about.
And Lou,
especially for one presidential term.
Sure. And a lot of those job gains came out of the COVID pandemic. A lot of the, low unemployment and then people getting their jobs back after that was part of it, right?
Yeah, part of it, but even after you got back to the part where you got back to the pre-pandemic level, it's still gone up quite substantially since then.
Interesting. Okay, and then finally, the last piece of his claim, Biden saying that average unemployment was lower than any administration in 50 years. What did you guys find?
So here they actually underplayed it as far as our calculations go. We did the math and found that the unemployment rate has averaged 4.16% during Biden's tenure. Since the 50s, only one other president has even come close to that, and that was Lyndon Johnson in the 60s. And he had a slightly higher rate at 4.19. It was very close. All the other presidents we looked at going back to World War II were several points or at least a point, if not several points higher than that.
All right, so Lou, bottom line it for us, this statement from Biden on the economy and jobs, what did you guys rate it?
Yeah, we gave it a mostly true. He chose the right word. He easily could have gotten a worse rating if he had talked about wages, but he spoke about incomes, and that's a different calculation.
Lou Jacobson, thanks for your time as always. Appreciate it.
Thank you.